give it a shot. Good evening. It's 9:30, December the 28th, 2020. And we've got some winter. I've a couple shots of snow lately, 4 or 5 inches each time. Well, today is Monday. I had a little go around. It's a health-wise thing. Started like on the 20th, and got food poisoning out of my own doggone fridge, and I got sick. It's taken till now to actually get so I can actually eat. I can't believe it. It really raises heck. And during that period, I had a diagnosis and I got a call from the doctor. I think it was on the 23rd of December. Informed me that I had lung cancer and it was spreading, and have to make arrangements to get into Kelowna and get radiation done. It threw me pretty good. I'd known I'd had a spot. So anyway, I'd like to know who arranged this, because that was a bad diagnosis. I got this diarrhea thing and food poisoning, really, because I couldn't eat it. I couldn't get it to start eating, and I ended up going in the hospital, and I think, I don't know, on the 20th, like 20th, I guess, or something. About 7 o'clock, I called friend Betty Holskog, and I said, you got to take me into the hospital. So I went into emergency, and they checked me over, did this and did that. Came back and said, we're going to admit you into regular hospital. And went on intravenous and stuff for right off the bat. Nothing but clear fluids and stuff, and not too many pills really, but a few. There's a few pills, but mostly intravenous. And then I went for tests. Tests. CT scans again. Full body bone scans. X-rays. All kinds of stuff. I went on the, I don't know, 22nd, I guess, just about all day. Got injected with dye and stuff in my blood veins so they could, this nuclear thing they call it, I don't know what it is, where they take a picture of the whole body. And this went on. On the third day in there, the doctor came in and talked to me and said, he said, I'm sorry, he said, that you got such a rough diagnosis and shook you up. He said, but he said, from what I can see, he said, it's not that bad as that was put out. He said, it's very tiny. And he said, I'd have a hard time proving that you actually have cancer. And I said, well, thanks a lot. I'll take that. And he was a pretty knowledgeable guy. He's about 45, doctor. And he said he looked at it very carefully, and he said there might have to be some follow-up, but he said, it's a good thing you had these other tests. So I guess it proves that second opinions really count when it comes to, to really serious stuff. Right? So I've been home now for a few days. I'm starting to feel better, and thank goodness for that. I just hate feeling that way. Well, I got so weak I couldn't hardly walk. Just weak. Man. But anyway, that was the scenario that. It's quite a thing, actually. And, when you think about the hospital, I mean, I don't think about it very much unless I'm there. That's for sure. But when I am there, I realize that that's the best place to be when you're sick. And that they are, pretty professional and doing things in there. I notice my hand is all bruised up in here from needles and stuff. Just bruised up. The young nurses would come in and they'd try to find a vein and they'd poke and poke and poke. Oh, I give up, give up. They'd phone this nurse, older nurse. She comes in, grabs the hand, takes a look at it, and just says, there it is, and walks out. I guess that's experience. Yeah, I didn't have to wear a mask. The nurses wore a mask, but I was in a private room, and I was sure glad of that. I don't think I could have stood it if I had to wear a mask in there. I hate wearing masks anyway. Breathing my own exhaust. Yeah. Well, shouldn't be surprising, I guess, when you think when you're 86 years old, anything can happen. That's for sure. And today I had to cancel a cruise I had paid for because of this COVID-19. They canceled the cruise. So, well, do you want your money back, or do you want this, or do you want that? No, I said, I want another cruise, same as that. Well, then I asked for, cruise, I forget what it was called now. Well, anyway, a cruise credit on another cruise, and I'd get 125% of what I paid if I did that. Otherwise, I'd just get my money back. Well, anyway, I said, okay, if I can get another cruise, I'm going to go for that. They said, oh, we've sent you an email on this whole thing and blah, 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 blah. I said, I don't know. I don't have it. I can't find it. So I just went online and put a thing in there to do it online, and I'll have to hear now, I guess. But I knew that I had to phone because the cruise was supposed to go January 30th, and today's 28th, so that's just about 30 days. So I'd have to most likely do something within 30 days. But I booked another one too. They give me another Players Club deal, where I got a free cabin for 7 days on the ship, free meals, whatever. But I have to pay the tax and port fees. And that is supposed to go May 15th to Alaska. I think that one will most likely go. But the Mexico one's gone. And I got a good notion to cancel my Mexico trip there anyway. I've changed it to February the 8th. I don't know if it's worth even trying to go there. If things got a lot better, then I would, I think. But otherwise, I don't know if it's really worth trying to go. Yeah, it's been a bad year for people, but not just here, all around the world. Can't tell me that this isn't something. You know, it's. I think that it's has to do with the judgment of God actually starting to happen. Yeah, predicted you'd see it like growing pains, starting a little worse here, a little worse there. I mean, this is not over. If it gets a second wave that can't do it, what are they going to do then? Huh. They've got people locked up now. My wife's been locked up since March. I mean, she's dying. She's down to 78 pounds, and she's what is the use? They're trying to don't want anyone visiting. No, nothing like that. My daughter gets in there once in a while. My son, I guess, gets in there once in a while. But no visitors, no this, no that. And I guess really, I don't know if she really knows where she's at. But the thing is, they make it so bad on people who are really sick. I mean, why is it? What is the idea of not letting people look after somebody in their last days? I mean, why stop that? That's just ridiculous. He had a breakout in another uh, care home just the other day. I guess 10 people got it. I don't know, 4 staff and 6 residents or something. Well, they had a big shutdown of that. But the reason for that, the only one going to bring that in there is the staff. They come and go. The residents don't go in and out. They're there. They don't bring it in. So their problem is with staff. But I don't know. I was going to mention something, you know. I really, I try to remember a couple of things. You know, I can't believe sometimes that you can say, you can ask God for something in a prayer, just say, I'd like to get that if I could. Yeah, thank you in Jesus' name, thank you. I was laying in bed there, and I was thinking, I gotta eat something. And I thought to myself, can you send me a egg salad sandwich? And I was just laying in there. I press the button, and the girl comes in and says, is there any chance that you have these sandwiches around? Sandwich? Well, she said, I'll go and have a look. She comes back and said, well, yeah, she said, would an egg salad sandwich be okay? I said, yes, it would. Thank you very much. Now, you could say that's coincidence and everything else. But you know what makes me amazed is that I'm sure that people can, talking to God and believe that He does these things. It doesn't have to be big things. It could be the smallest thing, you know, and you wouldn't think that the creator of the universe would be interested or pay attention to that. what I kind of think. He knows the hairs on your head and all this stuff. I imagine he knows everything else too. Yeah. But anyway, that's about it for me. I got a couple more gift cards today for Earl's restaurant here. It's, you know, nice restaurant in Vernon. And I used to get one gift card from the company, like $100 gift card. I open up the card and it's $200. I haven't finished the one for last year. I got to start taking people for supper or something here. And I'm going to do that. And I'm not going to sit and hold this stuff. Well, you know, it's only 3 days left in this year. 2021. Can you believe it? Yeah, I wonder. Well, there's a good chance this vaccine will come out and it may solve the problem. Who knows? And I wouldn't be surprised if airlines and people like that are going to demand a certificate that you have been vaccinated, or you can fly. Maybe do this, do that. Who knows? And get it. Well, if it could get a bit back to normal, where the mask situation isn't required anymore, and I can see them keeping the physical distancing in for quite a while, which makes a big difference in things. It may even change things permanently for a while. I had a big tray of stuff brought to me on Christmas Day, and I ate on that for 2 days. That was full bore Christmas dinner. Ham, turkey, everything. Cabbage rolls, pierogies, mashed potatoes, gravy, what do you call it? Stuffing, and then other stuff. Snacks and trays and treats, little pies, and all kinds of stuff. Can't believe it. And believe it or not, I was one of, I think it was 4 or 5 that she delivered that afternoon. Made them all up and delivered. Yeah. Too many people do things like that anymore. I think she even took one over to my daughter. She took one to my sister. Took one to somewhere else. I forget where the hell it was. And just making these things up and delivering them left and right. The next day, her son was there, and they had, well, I think he was there for Christmas too, at her place. Yeah. I may try and go up there tomorrow. I'll see. He bought me more doggone Boost and Gatorade and stuff here, and I tried to pay her for it, and she won't take any money. Guess I should just be grateful and say thank you very much. I mean, what else can I do? So, This is a wind up for 2020. Still alive, still here. Might see you in 221. Who knows? Thank you.